back to my channel. So today I thought I would do another get ready with me using some brand new products that I got from Colourpop. I went ahead and I picked up the Femme Rosa palette. I also picked up 3 of their matte liquid lipsticks, and then I also finally got my hands on the no filter concealer, which I'm super excited to try all of these things. I thought I would just do a really easy fall makeup tutorial for you guys and just a get ready with me. And then also I was gonna do a couple swatches, so stay tuned for that, and let's just hop into the video. You guys, so to start off, like I always do, I take my Aveeno Ultra Calming Daily Moisturizer and I just pump that all over my face. I still am very obsessed with this moisturizer. It has an amazing smell, like I've said before, and also it just makes your skin so hydrated and so just ready for the makeup. I don't actually use a primer. This is the only thing I will use on my skin. I actually am kind of looking for a primer. I've never used one before. I think that would be kind of cool to just check out a primer and see how that makes a difference with my foundation just staying on all day long. If you guys have any suggestions of primers that you guys use or love, definitely leave them down in the description box. I have dry skin, so something that would be moisturizing and just be good for my dry skin. Then after I put on my moisturizer, I usually let that sit, as you guys know, for just a little bit, and then I will go in with my foundation. Like always, I'm going in with the Dream Liquid Mousse Foundation, but this is a tiny bit dark for me right now. So I'm also going to be going in with the True Match Lumi Foundation, and this is just a little bit lighter than this one. I am in the shade W12 Porcelain Light Ivory in the Lumi Foundation, and then I'm going to be going in with the 20 Classic Ivory, like always, for my foundation. So I did go and pick up a Real Techniques sponge. I've been hearing so many amazing things about this sponge, that it's such a great alternative for the Beauty Blender because it's so much more inexpensive than the Beauty Blender. So far I love it. It's super squishy, just like the Beauty Blender, and it blends out my foundation really, really well. So I have no complaints so far about it, and it was only, I believe, $5.99 at Ulta. I would definitely check this one out. I used to get the Beauty Blender all the time, but that one retails, I think, at Sephora for like $20. So this is definitely a steal if you're looking for a new sponge. I am going to be going in with my Dream Liquid Mousse. I'm probably going to pump that twice on the back of my sponge, and then once with the True Match Lumi Foundation. And then I am just going to dot it on my skin and just blend it all on my face. Both of these foundations are super, super dewy, which I love because as you guys know, I do have fairly dry skin, so it just gives my face such a healthy glow and shine to it that I feel like I definitely need now more than ever because of the cold season that is coming. It's finally cold in California. I live in Southern California, so it's finally getting colder, which has been so nice. But then that also comes with more dry skin and just more lotion. So I just love these foundations because they just really give such a vibrant color and just dewiness to my skin, which I feel like in this season I'm really, really lacking most of the time. So I am done blending out my foundation, but as you can see, it just leaves a very clean, glowy, dewy look, and I'm obsessed with mixing these foundations. They just leave such an amazing finish to my skin, so that I absolutely love. Now I'm gonna go in with the No Filter Concealer, which I'm super, super excited to try. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this concealer. Here is the applicator, which I love doe foot applicators, so this looks very, very promising, but I'm just going to apply it and see what I think. Oh, I love the feeling this has on my face. It feels like I'm painting my face. It's so nice. Like, it feels so soft and smooth on your face. I really, really like this one so far. Okay, so that is usually what I do for my concealer. I just put it under my eyes, right here, down the bridge of my nose, and then just spots where I need a little bit more coverage. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with that same sponge. Wow, this gives really good coverage. This is definitely a lot more coverage than I am used to. I'm not a full coverage person. I don't usually have full coverage things, but this is really nice. I really, really like this coverage so far. Look at that finish, and it's not creasing or anything. I haven't set it yet. I will set it in a minute. But so far, like, wow. And this color too, I got it in the color Light Neutral 15. That's a color and I am in, and I am very pleased with the color. It definitely just kind of brightens up my eye area. Right, love this so far. So now I am going to set my whole face with my powder, which is the same Milani powder, just so the concealer doesn't crease or anything. Now this is definitely my go-to foundation routine. I start with my moisturizer, and then I go in with my foundation, and then I go in with my concealer, and then I just kind of lightly set my face. Okay, so then I will go in and I will do my brows. I'm still doing the same thing that I was doing in my last video with this palette is the Blush Nude palette, and I will just take a flat brush like this one, and I will go into the deepest brown, and I will just fill in my brows that way. I have noticed that doing it this way just causes for a much more natural look, at least personally for me. Whenever I use, say, a pencil, it doesn't look as natural, and I kind of more so like that feathery natural look versus a very just like you filled in your brows, you know? So that's more of what I'm into just personally. And also using this eyeshadow for my brows, I've noticed that it stays a really, really long time too. Like, I honestly stumbled upon this because I ran out of my brow pencil, and I've just been doing this, and it's just super convenient and super easy. So that's kind of what I've been doing lately, and I've noticed that it just stays all day, so I am not mad about the situation. Yeah, so I'll just like quickly fill in my brows, nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. Just make sure everything is, you know, just kind of looks the same. There's no sparse areas. I kind of just fill everything in. And I like to kind of make the tail of my brow a little bit longer than normal, just to kind of frame my eye better. Perfect. So that's what I do for my brows. It's super fast, super easy, super simple. I just take a basic brown eyeshadow and I just fill that in. Okay, so then once I am done with my brows, I will then go in and do my eyeshadow. So today I'm going to be playing around in this palette, the Femme Rosa She palette. Look at how beautiful these colors are. They're gorgeous. So in this palette, you will get 7 metallics, you will get 1 satin, and you will get 4 mattes, which are all on the bottom row. I will read off the different shades and then I will swatch them for you. So the first one that we have right here is Ladylike. Then moving on, we have Babe, which is the only satin in this palette. Then we have Dainty, and then we have Chic. So those are the first 4 colors in the first row. So then over here, we have the color Mademoiselle. Then right next to it, we have Gal, Empress, and then we have right here is Philly. This is Philly right here. Then for the bottom row of matte shades, the first one we have is Dear, Missy, Damsel, and Duchess. So those are the last 4 shades, which are all mattes in the bottom row. So this palette does retail for $16, just like the Yes Please palette that I reviewed in my last video. If you guys didn't see that, I will pop that up on the screen or tag it in the description box down below. But these shadows are incredible. I am obsessed with the Yes Please palette, so I am sure I will be obsessed with this She palette as well. I'm going to swatch these guys for you, and then I will be right back to show you guys. Okay, you guys, so here are all of the colors swatched on my arm. So first we will start up here with the first colors in the palette, and these colors are Ladylike, Babe, Dainty, and Chic. Then moving right along to the 4 middle colors, we first have Mademoiselle, then Gal, Empress, and Philly. Then we have the last 4, which are the mattes in the palette. Starting off, we have Dear, Missy, Damsel, and Duchess. All right, you guys, so now that we have swatched all of the eyeshadows in the Femme Rosachy eyeshadow palette, I am going to go ahead and move on to the 3 matte liquid lipsticks that I picked up from Colourpop. These are the colors in the tube. I first got Viper, Mama, and Notion is the last one. All right, you guys, so these are the 3 liquid lipsticks that I went ahead and picked up. The first one is Mama. It's a super pretty orangey red copper color. And then the middle one is that perfect mauve color. That one is called Viper. And then the last one I picked up is called Notion. And that is your maroon kind of dark purpley color. And I am so obsessed with these 3, you guys. They are so perfect for fall and I cannot wait to try them on my lips. All right, you guys, so let's jump right on into the rest of my makeup. I am going to do my eyeshadow. I am first going to be taking the Yes Please palette in the color Full Zip, and I'm going to be putting that all over my lid for a really good overall base color to start out with. So I love putting this color all over my lid just to start out with a very, very neutral lid shade, just to cover up anything that I might not want to see and to just have a really good base for the rest of my eyeshadows. So now I am going to be jumping into the Femme Rosachy palette, and I am going to be taking this color right here, which is the color Duchess, and I am going to be putting that in my crease for a beginning transition shade color. Now the look I am going for is not super crazy today, definitely a very easy fall look. I usually like to start by taking very light colors and then kind of just blending that into my crease and then going in with darker colors as I go. So I will just keep blending that until I am happy with the outcome of the color. I am happy with how that is blending, so now I am going to be going in with that same color and doing that on my other eye. Now something definitely to keep in mind with these colors is they are very pigmented, so what I like to do is I just dip my brush into the pan and then I will tap my brush, tap or blow off the excess color, and I will just really, really blend that into the crease. It might look super harsh at first, but if you just keep blending, it will look so much better, but you just need to take that time to really blend that color into the skin flawlessly. Okay, so now I am going to be taking this color right here, which is Dear, and I'm going to be also popping that into my crease. Now, if you are a fan of pinky tone colors, then you will definitely be a fan of this palette. Drawn to more pinker tones. So I just had to get this palette. I am then going to go in with this darker red color, just a tiny bit, like the littlest amount to kind of deepen up the crease just a little bit and give it a little bit more dimension. The tiniest bit, and just focus that right in that crease area. Okay, so then I will go ahead and I will be taking, let's take this golden shade right here, and this is Chic in the palette, and I'm going to be using my finger because I believe that is the best way to get the full pigment of these shades. I'm going to be putting that on my lid. Now these shimmers in this palette are so beautiful, you guys. They're literally incredible. I love them. Then I'm going to be going back in with this shade right here, which is the shade Duchess, and just blending those those two colors together so that it looks seamless with one another. I'm also making sure to have a very light hand. I want this look to be very easy and not so harsh. So then I am going to be going in with this shade right here, which is the shade Ladylike, and I'm going to be putting that in my inner corners and highlighting my brow bone. So I'm going to be taking this little brush right here. I will be taking this color right here and just popping that right in my inner corner. And then I will be taking that same color once again and just putting that right underneath my brow. So that is it for my eyeshadow. I will then be going in with my Stila liquid liner and just lining my eyes really quickly. I'm doing just a super simple wing. Nothing too crazy. And then I will be going in with my Supersizer mascara and just coating all of my lashes with that. So now I'm done with my eyes. I'm going to be going in with my bronzer. This is the Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder by NYC, and it is in the shade Sunny, which I am like almost out of. I need to go get another one. And I'm going to just bronze up the skin, nothing crazy. I just feel like when I am doing a bold lip, that when my face is a little bit more bronzed, it tends not to wash me out as much. Cool. So then after that, I will be taking this blush right here. I think it's from e.l.f. Yes, it's from e.l.f. and it's called Blushing, and it's this really pretty pink color. So I am going to be just popping that on the apples of my cheeks. And then I will be going in with my e.l.f. Notice how all these things don't have lids on them? It's fine. I still use them because I love them. So I will be taking my e.l.f. highlighter. Look how pretty that is. And I'll be putting that right here, down the bridge of my nose, on my lip. And then after I have highlighted and done my bronzer and my blush, I will go in with my liquid lipstick, which I'm super excited. I'm going to be using the color Viper today. So let's go ahead and try this bad boy out. I also put a little bit of this moisturizing lip cream on from Nivea. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Nivea, I think it's a Kiss of Mint and Minerals Refreshing Lip Care. So I went ahead and put this on. You can put on any moisturizer lip stuff. I just always will do that when I'm applying a matte liquid lipstick, just because they can be a little drying on the drier side, and I don't know how dry this lip product is, so we're just going to be on the safe side today and put some lip cream on so that just in case it is a little bit drying, we will see. So let's get into putting this on. I'm really excited about it. All right, you guys, so here is the look that I came up with using these new products that I got from Colourpop. My final thoughts are, I am obsessed. Of course, I knew I was going to be. They came out with this palette and I was blown away, and I think this palette was before that palette, but I could not get my hands on it, and I'm so glad I finally did. These colors are unreal, and these shimmers. If you like shimmers, you will definitely love this palette. If you're someone that likes pinks, golds, coppers, you will love this palette. Also, they have some really good matte shades right here. They are so easy to blend, so easy to work with. They're so creamy, so pigmented. Once again, I am in love, and I can't wait to do more looks for you guys. And again, $16 online. You cannot beat that for this quality. I'm telling you, you guys, you need to get your hands on at least one of these palettes. Both of these in general are incredible. They have even more palettes coming out that I can't wait to get my hands on. So yeah, but I am in love with this. And then also my final thoughts about these liquid lipsticks. I'm gonna have to see how they wear throughout the day, but so far so good. They feel really good on the lips. They're not drying so far that I've seen or felt, but they look really good. They feel really good. It doesn't feel super drying. I have tried a lot of other liquid lipsticks that dry immediately and it like hurts to wear, but these are really comfortable. As you can see, they're super, super pigmented. The only thing I would say is if you look in the bottle and then on my lips, it definitely dries a lot darker than in the bottle. So definitely keep that in mind if you're looking for a lip color. But yeah, so these are amazing and also super pretty for fall. So I'm really, really excited about that. And then the concealer. Oh, do you see? My eyes look so good, you guys. This concealer blended out like a dream. It also covered all of my imperfections, every blemish. I don't have a ton of blemishes, but it really did like brighten up my face. Like it really, really did do a good job with brightening up the skin, my complexion, covering all my problem area. Really, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I don't think there's one product here that I did not love. Which I'm really, really excited about, and I cannot wait to play around with these products more for you guys. All right, my loves, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure you subscribe down below to my channel. Join our fam. I love you guys so much, and if you'd like to see another look with this palette, definitely let me know down in the description box below. But as always, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.